How is everybody doing? Friends and family. Let's just do some stuff, have some fun, and enter this new world of imaginations and puffies. Oh, that's freaking right. I forgot about that. Here, let me do this too. Just because I feel like it. I want to set up so nothing shows up, and then that one just pops up, so they cancel each other out. I don't like this. I don't want to go to the deck. Let me go back. Wait, that opened the door but didn't lead anywhere? Okay. Come on, let's go check out this area then.
What's the password?
I haven't heard of a password.
Who's this? Hello? Hello? What's the password?
I don't know it.
Who's this?
Okay. A password. Well, screw that noise. Let's get out of here. I wasted enough time on this. Let's keep on moving. The Claw. I wonder what's with this blue, this coloring. I have no idea what it's about.
Ah, it's you. I should have known that you'd break free sooner or later. Now you know why we did not want to work with Tusker. He can't be trusted.
I want to go back there. I don't know what just happened.
Tusker got me on board this galley, and that's what counts.
Even if he got you here in chains?
If you knew I was here, why didn't you free me?
Why should I? Are we allies? Last thing I knew, you were working for the dark side. As far as I'm concerned, you got what you deserved for it.
You're right. I worked together with the wrong people.
At least remember for the future that there is always a hidden catch when working together with people like Tusker.
How do you know me?
Simple. We've been watching you. It's a wonder our enemy hasn't found you and finished you by now, the way you act around the city.
What are you doing?
We boatmen are not all as we seem. The gondoliers are the oldest order of Venice, and for years we've cared for the people. But help and protection is often best done in secret, as you may now know. We're here to steal medicine from the galley. The occupants have been blocking all deliveries of food and medicine. Because of them, people are dying, all in the name of breaking the public spirit. Disgraceful. And they're going to keep it up, because unless the people give in and help them in their search, they'll never find who they're looking for. By the way, you don't have any idea who they might be searching for? Any idea who might be responsible for this whole thing?
I've no idea who they're looking for.
So, you still don't trust me? I thought we might be on the same side. Am I wrong?
I need to find a prisoner of theirs. His name is Sophistos.
Sophistos, of all people. Well, I'm afraid you may already be too late. He's being interrogated in the throne room, with a guard on permanent duty. You'll need a watchword to get in. Listen, here's a suggestion. I need you to get me 3 parcels of medicine from the upper deck. It's risky, but if you do this, I'll know I can trust you. Then, I'll take you to a place where you can find out the password. And because we could do with staying in the shadows, it'd be good if you did the same. Get me the parcels without killing anybody on the upper deck, and I'll make it especially worth your while. Now go, and come back when you have the medicine. The people of Venice are counting on you.
Okay. Maybe work in stealth. Well, that didn't work out well. I don't know how they expected me to get past all these guys without noticing any guards.
Have you noticed any change in Hector ever since he's had these new allies?
Don't speak ill of our master.
I'm not speaking ill, I was just saying.
Okay then. I already killed guys over here. I might as well kill them all.
Go. Have you noticed any...
Indeed. Hoping to enter from the opposite side, maybe I'll get different results. One, two. Wait, now that I think about it, I think before I even stuck out to talk to that guy, I already killed people. So I think I automatically fail that bonus no matter what I do. So, why don't I just go over here and whoop some ass? Although that might not necessarily be true on the other hand, because it could be the deck with where you gotta walk up the big staircase. Where is that? Here, it might only count once you get up here. I'll try. I'm patient. I can wait 10 seconds between parcels. Ah. I need 3 of these, right? I would like to break some pots, but I think that would just draw attention to myself. Okay. Ah. Yeah, there's 2. The third one's probably over there. Oh, never mind. That's all I needed was 3, right? Yeah. Where do we go in now? Okay. Think I did it.
Thank you. You did a great service to the resistance.
Resistance.
You were very cautious on the upper deck. Take this special reward.
True.
Now I will take you to the place where you will find what you are looking for.
Okay. So I was a sneaky snake. Very well.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Oh, an intruder. I'm doomed. Welcome to the Palace of Venice, thief. You shall get nothing from me.
Give me the code to the Claw's throne room.
I am Prince Veridor, and I shall give you nothing. If you know what's good for you, you'll leave immediately. I have 2 guards waiting to assist me at any time of the day. So let me be, filthy little thief. And try not to stay in the palace with your filthy feet on the way out.
Why do you need assistance from your guards? Can Princey not put his shoes on?
Oh my, with a tongue like that, if you had any money, you'd be dangerous. Guards! Fine, fine, you won. You want the code to that wretched ship? It's eternity. Now go.
I will. Can I enter the hallway? I'm about to say, I was like, that's probably a bad idea. But let's do it anyways. Hey, is there anything else you have for me?
Oh, an intruder. Oh no, it's you again. What do you want?
Get in, quick. I will bring you back to the galley now. When all of this is over, you will find me at the Inner City Tavern. Oh, and another thing. From now on, we gondoliers will offer you our services
Gondolier.
whenever you wish. This will make traveling a lot easier for you. And now...
Very well. Yeah, the secret society of the boat people. Now, let's do what we gotta do. I wonder if I should get some extra experience by going right back up to those docks and just killing everybody. One thing I also noticed is I didn't put on my armor. Ugh. What did that guy give me anyways? Well, I feel better about myself now. Yeah, I want to go up there and kill those guards. It's gonna bug me if I don't kill everybody. Just in my nature. Are you looking for somebody to steal stuff?
Come on, help me!
Another 70.
Who's this?
He's gonna kill you. A good extra 400 experience or so. Well, that was interesting to say the least. So let's get moving.
What's the password?
Eternity.
Correct.
I know it's correct.
One last time, Sophistos.
Where do you keep the special marshmallow?
Will you work with me and tell me where the Black Grimoire is?
I will never collaborate with you, servant of
Evil.
evil.
I am disappointed that you decline my offer.
Oh, if only I could communicate with the dead.
Bring him back to where you took him. No one will look for him there, and the rats will not leave much evidence. So, you must be the troublemaker. I'm still amazed that you managed to slay one of our order, but don't think you stand a chance against me! I was born on the streets of Jericho. My mother and father were murdered by scum when I was a young child. Their ashes I kept by my side since that day. As I grew,
That's not creepy at all.
I grew stronger. Fueled by rage and blinded by vengeance, I trained. Until one day, I took my revenge, and the murderers fell like flies to my wrath. From that day on,
Maybe you should join our order instead.
against me. With my bare hands, I built an empire by making allies and letting blood. And finally, my alliance with the undead Archon made me immortal. You are the only threat to the plan. None of us knew you existed. But this ends here, now.
You were driven by vengeance. I am too. Because of you, my love is dead. Now it's your turn to pay.
This will be amusing. Hit me with everything you've got. I won't even break a sweat.
I don't intend to break sweat. Wah! Let me guess. Okay. Oh, that's one of the swords. I'm an idiot. I don't get how to fight this dude. I don't get it. Now let's try this again. the hell? I have no idea how to beat this fool. You can't hurt him. I don't know what to do. This is some bullshit talkie mushrooms. Okay. He's wearing steel that doesn't let you hit him. But I don't see that helps me. I really don't. Moves really slow. Can't be hit. So what can I do? Okay. I don't get it. It gives you no tips. So far, these boss fights have been very disappointing. I had no idea what to do in any of them. I was about to say, I see trap. Oh, you can run? What the hell? Okay. I got you. That makes a lot more sense now. I know what to do. This could get interesting.
My spirit will not let you go.
They all say. That's the way to do it. Oh my gosh. I think I'm starting to get it though. I don't go that fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heh! Lost way too easy for me right now. Oh wow. Not like you were doing that. I'm an idiot. Wow. Oh, all this guy's way too easy for me. And then he instantly kills me. Yay! I get to redo it all over again. Guess now I start getting him. I like how it doesn't pull my weapon when you first start. Oh wow. That was just plain retarded. I might flip out now, that's stupid. Okay, there we go. I can see how it could be hard if you had like the very hardest difficulty though.
You came too late.
Too late! I did all that I could. I beat this beast.
With Sophistos gone, our link to the Black Grimoire is broken. The one good thing is that the undead Archon is now as clueless as we are. We can't take any more chances. You must find Sophistos.
Find him? He's dead. His corpse is on the bottom of the river.
You disappoint me. Use your senses. His corpse didn't sink to the riverbed. It was taken off the boat and hidden in his former dwelling, as the Persian wraith demanded. And death is not as final as it might seem.
So I must find Sophistos' corpse to recover the Black Grimoire.
Yes, but be quick. Your enemy has not yet discovered you. But this will not be true for much longer. Their allies are beginning to stir, and these are much harder to trace. Hide yourself. Stay in shadow.
Our enemies are undead. Why can you not just take their souls?
Because these undead have broken our rules. He was chosen to be my follower, the next final guide. My role is but temporary. When my time ends, someone else is chosen to take over, and my time as the final guide will soon be at an end. Soon it will be dark in your world. The evil you see now is naught compared to the suffering that's yet to come. So, the Eternal Council sought a new final guide. The one they chose was called Victor, and his training went well. But then he violated the rules by reading forbidden books, learning the power of necromancy. The Council found out and ended his training immediately, fearing that Victor would abuse his position once he became the final guide. But Victor was not ready to lose what he felt to be his birthright, to become the final guide. So he performed a dark ritual, exploiting the eternal laws. Under the protection of a spell to prevent him dying, Victor cut his own throat, as did 4 of his allies. This created a paradox. How can you be protected from death and die at the same time? This made him and his companions undead and untouchable. So now they are free to do as they please, free from the constraints of the eternal laws. And now Victor plans to destroy the Council and myself by changing the eternal rules, by performing the final ritual, which is written in a book that is not from this earth.
The Black Grimoire.
Yes. If he reads the letters that are written on the black pages, he will become unstoppable and destroy all that the universe knows as law and order.
But you too broke the rules, didn't you?
Not with my intention. I fathered you before I knew anything about the final guide, and it would appear the Council made a mistake. The eternal rules forbid anyone from becoming the final guide if they have children of their own, as the power inevitably spreads to their kin. When the Eternal Council heard of you, they were already in disarray, but I convinced them that my unknown and forbidden child, born out of love for your mother, would now be our strongest weapon against our new enemy.
Why have you not told me about my mother?
I have already said more than I should. Now go. Find Sophistos' corpse. Maybe you can find something useful.
As long as I grow more powerful, it's all the same to me.
Go!
Oh, get out of here. Spoiled brat.
She escaped? And she killed Hector? I thought I had chosen the best.
We are the best.
And what does that say of the rest?
Victor, my dear, let me put it this way. 2 of us are dead. You promised immortality. What makes you think you're so unsusceptible yourself? Not even your creepy little bookworm seem very effective.
He can only make us godlike if the book is found. Did you not listen? He explained it all before.
Shut up, Black Pearl. Your opinion is of no relevance here.
I did not leave my people to listen to your run-down, ill-bred tattle. I gave my future to Victor so that he can make me strong. Strong enough to rule my people. And I will fulfill my oath to him. My war beasts will find this girl, and they will tear her to pieces.
Maybe we should let you talk more, after all.
It's odd. The more she speaks, the more I seem to lose my liking for her cute little face.
I'm sure
She has a
Highness
face.
will have no problem surrendering his authority for the cause of the greater good.
Ah, what the hell. I was never too fond of the Arsenal district anyway.
I will spread death and terror in the streets until my oath is considered fulfilled.
Show them your temper, my young princess.
That was quite an impressive showing.
It was indeed, General Black. But now we've seen what's happened with the claw, shouldn't we interfere somehow?
Quite on the contrary. We were given clear orders. In no way are we to meddle with the affairs of the occupying Persian forces. All we're doing is following the orders exactly as the Doge gave them to us.
Nothing wrong with that, General.
So, now that's sorted, let's all get back to our posts and let the Doge handle it.
Very well, General.
Oh, and Constable,
Yes, General.
help that woman out of the
Oh,
water.
good, General.
Of course, General. Are you all right?
I think so.
Fine. The occupation is over, and the gates to the Arsenal district are open again, and the citizens are free to go there. That is, if they really wish, as terror reigns there. Also, you can find General Black in the garrison again. And although I've seen nothing at all, thank you, mysterious one. Oh, and don't forget that casket that was washed up over there. I believe it's yours.
Second chapter completed. That's what I like to hear.
How can I help you?
Goodbye.
So what is the opening mission now? It still says to go over to the freaking whatchamacallit. I should go there anyways, because I should go and destroy that last bird nest thingy mobobber bat.
Oh, you came by just at the right time. My name is Callisto. I urgently need help. I've heard many good things about you. I just hope you can help. In the outskirts of this city, there's a noble mansion. Its former lord has died, and he had 2 children, a daughter and a son. The son always considered himself to be the true heir to the estate, but as he was born second, his sister was actually the rightful successor. For years, things between the siblings were fine. That was until the lord's death, when the son discovered the pitiful value of his inheritance. In a fit of rage, the son sent assassins to kidnap and kill his sister.
And what does that have to do with you?
His sister is my secret lover. However, I'm just a poor peasant. When I tracked down the assassins, they just laughed in my face. They said if I gave them 1,000 ducats, they would change their mind and give me back my love. You must find this money and deliver it to the assassins. Please, if you do this, I will make sure you get double the money in return. I don't know if she is still alive, or how they're treating her. But whatever you do, please hurry. I don't know how long we have left.
Who are you, anyway? And why don't you pay the money?
I'm her lover. Sadly, I'm far below her social standing, so we were forced to meet in secrecy. If I had 1,000 ducats, I would surrender them in a heartbeat to save my lover's life. I don't even know if she's still alive. Please, I know about your reputation. You can succeed where others cannot.
This is a difficult task. I won't help you unless I'm paid enough.
How can you think of money at a time like this? I am sure that your demand can be fulfilled. I will give you not 2,000, but 3,000 ducats. I swear on my life and hers.
How delightful. Her life as well.
Okay, just tell me what I need to do.
How can I thank you? I know you will succeed. Head to the captain of the guards. Maybe he knows where to find these villains.
Maybe I'll kill him, save my 1,000 ducats, and gain another 3,000 ducats. That seems like the proper thing to do. Morals and all.
That looks good.
Right in front of my eyes the whole time. I wonder if there's extra, what are they called, rogues. So I didn't get an achievement for taking out them from both sides of the city. Could just not be one, but just curious. Do 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 do. Wait, did it just freeze? Well, this is not what I wanted to see at all. I don't think I saved it right afterwards either. I don't think it has an autosave. But don't worry, your guys' pretty little head. It's around the size of a part anyways, and I'll just get us up back to the part that we need to be at. And I'll get back to everybody, and everything will be gravy.